Hey yo, what's going on? It's your girl Ashley Amaya, and you already know we back with another one. It's the real, the raw, the rap, baby. It's the hot seat, and I got my boy. Now listen, we talked about this before we even came on camera. 3 different names that I got to work with today. Okay?
Oh yeah.
Three different names because I know him by 3 different names. So his name is Jarrell. Okay, cool, but I know him as Money. All right, but. Today we're here to talk about a little bit about what money actually does, and so for that reason, MBK Reezy is in the hot seat with me today. Okay,
yes,
hey, I'm so happy that you finally got a chance to make it here.
Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to come out here. I'm definitely happy to be here.
Big bet. We met in college, and we did not think we was ever gonna cross paths like this.
Not like this.
So this is pretty cool. So I'm excited to get into this today.
Definitely.
Cause Money, I didn't know you when I met you. I didn't know you was rapping and stuff. I ain't know nothing about.
Yeah, it was a little low key.
Okay.
I was trying to perfect my craft out there in Elizabeth City.
Okay.
There's a lot of different artists and stuff, and people I met out there that I guess fine tune where I'm at now.
Bad.
Definitely got to shout out my boy Young Slim. I'm sorry I got to do that.
Go ahead. This is it. Hey, yo, this is about you. That's the thing about this platform. When you come up here, I'm just here to have some questions about it. But it's about you to tell what you got going on. So what you got going on, Young Slim?
Yeah, that's my brother. That's my brother, Young Slim. I met him out at Elizabeth City State. I was doing music a little bit before I went out there, but it was with some suckers, man, and when I was in high school, and we would record, and when I would leave there, delete my verse and make a whole new song.
Oh no!
And
wait, hold on, cause we gonna have to get into one of them stories. But let me tell you, the first thing, cause you already kind of going in, so I gotta make sure this is set up right. All right.
Okay.
I got this thing. It's called the bass segment. Check me out. Brag about yourself. Okay.
All right.
That's what that stands for, right? What that is. You're going to look at the camera. You're going to have 60 seconds to go off. And I'm talking about whatever you want to say about who MBK Reezy is. All right? Whatever it is you want to talk about. And then after that, we're going to dive into a little bit more. So say some juice. Say some juice. You feel me?
I got you.
Now, so this is the thing. 60 seconds. When you hear this sound, that's it.
Right.
I know that was a weird sound. It's okay. Don't judge us. We gonna upgrade after a while. But for now, when you hear that, okay, that's all you got.
All right.
All right. But hold that, because I want to get into one of these sucker stories. You ready?
All right. And I got a lot of them.
Okay. So we lit it. All right, bet. So I want you to look into the camera, and when I say go off, I'm talking about go off. You ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, so first thing first with MBK Reezy with myself, I just gotta say I'm probably the most down-to-earth rapper, artist, entertainer you're gonna ever meet. I'm not too big for anything, for any venues, any shows, open mics, any of that. I'm definitely more willing to work with people. You ain't gotta pay. You ain't gotta pay to have me on the song right now. I'm ready to do any and everything. Hardest working artist out here. Don't have a big head. And I definitely have a different flows. You know, I switch flows like clothes. You feel me? So I'm always just trying to do my thing and have fun. That's the most important thing with me. Everything I do is have fun, and I'm probably the funnest guy you're gonna run into. Cause I don't take things too serious. Everything is a joke, but when it's time to get this money, ain't no acting funny. You feel me? You feel me?
I'm so weak. Okay. All right. So you're good. You just made it. I'm so weak with the punchlines, though. It's the punchlines.
It came off the top. That just flowed. I told you, I'm like the funnest person you're gonna ever meet, because I love to have a good time. I feel like a lot of people take things too serious, or they want to be too hard and too gangster. You know, now I ain't no sucker. I ain't no, just let you disrespect me. But I definitely am trying to have fun with everything I do. Even songs, I got a lot of songs that I ain't dropped. That's just me goofing around with my boys, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely try to have a good time and have fun, because this don't last forever.
Right.
You can have a hot song and that song take off, and then next year ain't nobody remember you. So I'm just trying to enjoy the moment.
Money came up here to talk facts today. Go ahead, MBK Reezy, okay? You're sitting in the hot seat with me. It's so crazy, because when I say that you have really grown up, like you really matured just from us being in college and to now, like, y'all, We in the hot seat, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Money little girlfriend, I'm sorry, my bad. MBK Reezy little girlfriend used to live. She used to share the bathroom with me in our suite.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hey yo, I know some stuff about this guy.
Your boy used to be wild. I'm not even gonna lie.
This dude was
I
wild.
used to be real wild.
But I mind my business though. I ain't care. I ain't had no problem with nobody. I still like what's good. One.
Yeah.
You good?
I used to be,
Okay.
man.
All right. Okay, back.
It's definitely, you know what it is?
Yeah.
Having kids really, I feel like matured me a lot.
Really?
Because I was wild out there, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't even smoke weed no more.
Wow.
I drink a little bit, but I don't even smoke weed. And
Hey yo, let's talk about it. So let's get into it, okay? From going to Elizabeth City and just being out there to now, you say that's during the time where you were actually perfecting your craft, working on it or whatever, to where you are now. Let's talk a little bit about your music journey. How do you get from there to here?
I became a student of music, for real. So when I was out in Elizabeth City, and even now a few times now, I got my own mic and laptop, and I was just recording songs. But now, like, I recorded, like, I've learned the structure and the things, the different techniques to make things sound a little bit better, to tweak it. And I definitely learned a big thing is, I don't care how good you are with mixing and mastering, you gotta get in the studio. You gotta get in the studio because that could change the whole dynamic of the song. I did songs at home on my computer in my living room, and then I went and did it in the studio, and it sounds totally different. The quality is better. I definitely, like I said, became a student of the game and listening to other artists. See, I know a lot of people be like, oh, I don't want to listen to him, I don't want to listen to them, but I listen to different artists, different genres, and that definitely, I try to incorporate different little things into my music now. So it's been a big journey. And like I said, I done ran across a lot of suckers, a lot of scares, and for anybody listening that's doing music, one thing you got to understand, I don't care who you is, who you are. You done been scammed before in this music thing. You done got scammed, and a lot of people know that these are people's dreams, and they praying on that. So you're gonna run across some scams, and I done got scammed out probably hundreds of $1,000s over the last 5-6 years.
No.
Trying to sign up for shows, producers and beats and like little interviews, and I'll pay the money, do an interview, and I get to the spot and it's not what and nobody, I can't get a text back, an email.
No. See, I'm finna put one of y'all. Okay. You ain't gotta say their name, but I'm gonna put one of y'all business out. So let's say the one that you took the hardest, like you just knew, hey yo, this is finna be it. Like I'm finna pop with this, and then it didn't work out. Man,
and this actually happened while I was in Elizabeth City, and I'm gonna put their name out. I don't care.
Oh, what's up? It's the hey yo, turn me up, MBK Reezy.
So it's this like independent label. It's called Millie Records. Now I'm seeing them on Instagram, and what happened was the guy, I guess, that owned it shot me a DM. And so I was telling my boys, I was so happy about it. And come to think of it in retrospect, how my music was back then did not deserve no record cut, none of that.
Okay.
But, so he hit me up. It's like, yo, I love your music. We got to get your videos, and we go do this, and we go do that. I'm going to send the contract over. I'm going to have my assistant talk to you.
Oh,
and I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I'm about to leave school. This is it. Yeah. This it. And it was at a time where everybody was talking about independent labels and I don't need no label and I can do this, that, and third. So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to be the first one. Send me over a contract. They emailed it to me. And at first I thought it was funny because I'm like, yo, they haven't even met me in person.
And they already emailed
and sending me a contract, and we haven't even gone over my music. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
So they send me over the contract. I go through it. I print it out in the library at ECSU. Printed it out.
Not G Little. No.
Printed it out up there. I printed out 2 copies. One for me and one for my boy, so we could both. Cause I was like, yo, I'm not doing this without my homeboy. Again, shout out Young Slim. That's my brother. So I get it. I read it. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right, this sounds a little funny because they talking about 25,000, which to me at the time I was a broke college student. I'm talking about ramen noodles.
Weren't we all?
Every night.
But Dale was not it.
Yo, it wasn't.
Dale was not it.
It wasn't, and I'm talking about broke.
Yeah.
So I'm like 25,000. all right, well, that's cool. I don't care. But then as I go through, it's a lot of little clauses and stuff. It just felt funny. Really, they said 25,000, but after reading the contract, it really was no money because the whole 25 was going to this, that, and the third.
Stop it. So, are you telling me that you read your own contract?
Read it by myself.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. And
wow.
And that's another thing. The contract was only like 5 pages long. It was literally a flipboard. I'm like, all right. I don't know. I don't know. So I called my mama, told her about it. She's like, man, you gotta research these people. So I'm all on social media, typing in their name on Google and stuff. Ain't nothing really popping up except for their main sites. I'm like, all right. Well, let me call. So I sent the lady an email like, yo, can we talk on the phone? Talk to somebody. I'm thinking it's gonna be the guy that DM'd me. Whole time it was another lady. I'm talking to her. It's like, yeah, we want to sign you and this, that. I was like, well, I don't have a lot of music out. We're not worried about it from the little snippets we heard. We love it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I'm not doing anything without my boy, Young Slim. My boy, I'm not doing anything without him. But that's fine, just seeing his music and we could work something out. So then she tells me,
too willing.
But yeah,
too willing.
Yo. I'm talking about big time, fly me out, cause they got so apparently had 2 locations, one in Pittsburgh and then one in Florida. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then at the end, we talked for about 30 minutes. At the end of the conversation, she says, so how are we doing this $500 deposit?
Stop.
So I'm like,
ma'am, burp.
$500 deposit? She's like, yeah, all this, we gonna work on your music and get you right, but we just got a one-time, non-refundable $500 deposit. And I'm like, that don't even sound right. That don't even, so.
No.
There's this guy in Raleigh, I don't know if y'all heard of Real Dynamite. Shout out Real Dynamite. He was doing it when I was in high school.
Okay.
A guy that I know that's like my big brother, his name, we call him Lil Chris. He's like cousins with, I think, with Real Dynamite.
Okay.
And I'm talking to him about it, and he's like, bruh, that shit's a scam. Leave it alone. Don't talk to him. I'm talking about they blew me up for about a good couple weeks and about this $500 deposit. And that's when, so when I talked with mom about it, telling her, she was like, yo, from now on, when you're doing business with anybody, if it sounds too good, don't listen to it. If they talking about money, if you want to sign, I feel like if you sign an artist to a label, that $500 deposit, if I'm going to do that, I could do it myself. Everything, and that's another thing I want to say. When it comes to labels, if you do not need to, sign with anybody, you really could do it yourself. The money you put in for these little, cause I know, and this is not the first time, because there's another label, I'm not going to say their name because an artist, a guy I knew that's a frat brother of mine, shout out New Masai, a frat brother, he died, and it was actually the label he was signed to, but I'm not going to put their business out there like that, but they told me the same thing, basically, $500, and we'll do this, that, and the third, and I was on some, yo, if I could put $500 and just give it to people I don't know, I could do it myself. Promotion, distribution, you can do that literally yourself. You don't need a label. A lot of times, people just don't want to put in that hard work, you feel what I'm saying, that grunt work. So, with $500, you can get ads running all month on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can run ads yourself. As far as finding your own shows and venues, like I said, I'm not too big to do any venue.
There you go. So
you definitely got to get out and hit the groundwork. And if you get scammed, take the punches and keep rolling. Don't. I don't know guys that got scammed was like, yeah, I'm not doing this no more. It's too much, So you got to go through the battles and the stuff to get to where you want to be. You're going to be around a lot of, I'm not going to say snakes, but a lot of rats. Because a snake at the end of the day is still a predator. But in rats, it's people that just do grimy stuff, to better themselves and do it. You're going to run into a lot of them in life. And not even with just the music. So you got to take the punches and keep rolling. And that's what from Elizabeth City to now, I guess life is, not guess, but I know life has definitely taught me to keep rolling, especially with this music stuff. And all it takes is one song.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, I really got to know, just with seeing your growth from back then to now, and just hearing the way that you speak and hearing how you talk, right? I want to know, what is the difference between your music then versus what you was going through and your music now? Like, who is your music for? How has it changed? How has it changed you? Like, what do you think the difference is between looking at those two eras?
I think my music now, the difference is I'm making music for me. You feel what I'm saying? So back then, I was just trying to make music and sound like what I thought everybody wanted to hear. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a lot of cap in my rap. A lot of cap in my rap. But now I'm just doing stuff. And my brother tells me all the time, like, yo, you always making music about the same things, money and girls that, you know, I've been with or dealing with. Why you don't do? I don't want to lie about what I got going on. So a lot of my stuff, when I say it in the song, I might put it a different way, but it's truth. You feel what I'm saying? So if I say something like, I just bought a new watch and it matched my new Glock, like I licensed to carry. Like I'm not just, and I didn't bring no gun with me today, but it's not for us to flash around and let everybody. I'm not no big gangster. I ain't no big gang member or none of that. But
that is so important. What you just said right there, that is so important because when it comes to rapping, it's somebody young that's probably watching this and they feel like they have to be that gangster. Now I had Southside Heat up here one time. Shout out Southside Heat. Big boy. Okay. Talk to him. Yeah. Shout out to him because I had him come up here not too long ago. That now mind you, he is, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not like he bit talk for real.
Oh yeah, see,
he real, you know? But he sat up here and said like it don't take all that. You know,
it don't.
So it's crazy for you to not be, you know what I'm saying, not be no gangster or whatever, and to say like, I ain't trying to do that, and it's okay. But like I said, I appreciate you coming up here for one and just being. I appreciate the humble, like you know, I don't know, like I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I'm so proud of you, like everything that you're doing, man, like for real, I'm really proud of you, and I'm happy for you because like what you're doing, you know, not only are you providing for your family, but at the same time, you're doing something that you love to do.
I love music.
Yes.
It don't matter, like I know I got a higher calling, and I know this is just a stepping stone for what I'm going to do. One day y'all gonna hear me on the radio, I'm talking about national, you're gonna hear me on Breakfast Club. So this is a little prophetic thought, vision right now.
Let's go.
But I'm not gonna let it change who I am. And like I said, I don't want to be the big time gangster, and I don't make music for that. I mean, and I know people want to listen to that, like Young Boy and all that, but that's just not me. And I make music for people to relate to. You feel what I'm saying? For the guy that's working 9 to 5 that just need a little something to hear on the way to work. Like I'm making music for him. Also making music for the dope boys out here that's on the street, but. You don't have to be a big gangster every day. You don't have to do that. And I'm not trying to put that in my music for real. I try to make music, like I said, for everybody. So
well, man, thank you so much. Cause first of all, you came here and when I say you dropped so many gems, like you definitely did that. So thank you for everything that you've told me and the people today.
Thank y'all for having me.
Most definitely, and I can't wait to see where you go from here because this ain't the last time.
No, this not. No.
It ain't the last time you gonna be in the hot seat.
Anytime y'all want me here, I'm gonna come.
Period.
Like I said, I'm going to the top.
That's it.
I'm not gonna change it. So as long as y'all keep having, I'm gonna keep coming out here.
Okay, it's the same thing, vice versa. And listen, I'm gonna see you at the top too. Okay, I'm
gonna
be up there. Hey yo, MBK Reezy sitting up in the hot seat with me. Go ahead and drop all your social media.
So you can follow me on Instagram at MBK Reezy 919. That's MBK Reezy 919. I'm not gonna put my Facebook up there, so just follow me on Instagram, MBK Reezy 919. I'm not gonna put my Snapchat. I don't feel like hearing my girl ain't gonna. I don't feel like hearing that. So, but before we go, I just want to say a couple little shout outs.
Go ahead.
Shout out Young Slim. That's my brother. Shout out BDE. That's Bust Down Entertainment. That's the studio I go to record. They show me love every time I go out there. Shout out Zay. Shout out Southside Heat. The whole AZ300, 730 Joe, Lil Swag, Badass. Shout out my boy Trap Everything, Big Bag. Say it again, Big Bag. Gotta shout him out. Shout out my boy A1 Bundy. Shout out everybody in Raleigh, man, that's doing things, yo.
Definitely.
And, got some work coming out. Well, it's out by the time this come out, it's probably out right now. But October 19th, I got your baby mama's favorite rapper. Just putting it out there, baby mama's favorite rapper.
Hey yo, MBK Reezy, y'all.
Baby mama's favorite rapper, October 19th. So.
Boy, you are something else. Hey, but this is what I love. Yo, seriously, when I say the real, the raw, the rap.
Okay. baby.
That is what this is, yo. That is what this is. It don't get no realer than this, and that's what I love, baby. This is not 1 hour all day long.
All day.
But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Again, make sure y'all follow this man, follow his career, follow him on Instagram. He don't give out anything.
They ain't gonna have no choice.
So.
They ain't gonna have no choice. Again, that's the MBK Reezy 919 on Instagram, IG, baby.
Period. And y'all already know what it is. I already done said it one time before, and I don't think I need to say it no more, but I'll do it anyway. It's the Real Water Rap, baby. It's the hot seat with your girl, Ashley Amaya.
Hey.